was my answer to everything.
Hey guys and gals, welcome to this week's Pre-Foreclosure Tip of the Week from Pre-Foreclosure Daily Grind. Bob LaChance and Chris the Drummer Bose. We got some good stuff going on. As you guys know, there's a lot of changes going on in the industry. We just last week sent out our ManageMyShortSale.com newsletter. It's killer. I'm going to go over a couple things in it. But first and foremost, first tip today is going to be about a deal we just did that we successfully got done with ASC. This deal was a little complicated, and I'll let Chris talk a little bit about it, and we'll give you guys some good takeaways from it.
This is one where we had a nice little surprise as far as the title was concerned. We found out there were a couple of judgment liens, hospital liens, which any of you have dealt with something like that before. They can be very challenging to get discounted.
Especially in the state of Connecticut, hospital liens are very, very challenging. Chris was able to get a huge 15% off.
A huge 15%.
Good job, dude. Good job.
I know, right? Yeah. So at any rate, we obviously had to go back to ASC here with roughly $7,000 in junior liens to try to get paid. And thankfully, I had rapport. I worked a couple deals in the past with the negotiator, and just basically let him know, this is what we got, but at least we got a good offer, and the buyer will close on this, I promise you. And so the cool thing is he took it back, and within probably, I think 24 hours, I think he had an answer back to me, if even that. And they agreed to pay the $7,000 for these hospital liens, and the awesome thing was getting the approval letter and seeing right down here where it says second lien, if applicable, to receive $7,100 and change. So,
as you know, this wasn't a second. This is just a judgment lien, so it's going to show up like that on your short sale acceptance letter. So just know that. And let's just to take a step back. We had this property that we were working on that. See, this is one thing we're doing, and again, we'll talk about this. We're actually doing things a little different today than we were yesterday. Chris created a document that has certain information on it now, and on it, there's going to be a little checkbox that's going to require, or we're gonna, what's the word I'm looking for? We're going to ask the seller now to pay for a quick title pull down. We're working with our attorney to actually get a preferential treatment, or preferential pricing, I should say, on a quick title pull down. Typically it's going to be about $75. But what we're going to do is we're going to require our sellers to pay for that right up front. Okay? Just because what happened in this deal, this showed up right at closing.
Yeah, very frustrating.
A week before closing.
Yeah, very frustrating, and the type of stuff that, again, the information that, doing a short sale you want to have on hand at the beginning.
Yeah.
So you can plan accordingly.
Yeah, so guys and gals, you know what? You could build it into the offer on when the short sale actually gets accepted. Put it back on the HUD so possibly that homeowner could get reimbursed somehow.
Yeah.
Somehow.
Which again,
if it gets accepted.
Yeah, which again, something like that, throw it on the HUD. And just like with this lien, it doesn't hurt to ask the lender, the foreclosing lender, recoup something like that. And, I guess that'd be the big key with this is that when it comes to this kind of stuff, just always ask, because you never know.
So two good takeaways here. Number one, make sure you do a quick title pull down. You guys can go down to your local town halls. For us is where we could actually do a quick title pull down. It'll take you 10 minutes. Or what you could do is have either a title company or your attorney do a quick title pull down, but have the seller pay for it. Okay? Because a lot of our sellers, unfortunately, forgot about some sort of in our state. It seems to be there's a lot of hospital liens. So just so you guys know that up front. Okay, that's takeaway number one. Takeaway number two, Chris did a great job by just going back. I know this sounds simple, but he went back to the bank and asked if they would pay it. So that's huge. And just so you guys know, ASC, that's the third time they've done that with a lien that popped up in the last second. My theory is that this offer fit within the ratio that they needed to get. So their investor said, okay, yes, we will pay whatever junk fees or attachments are behind there.
Yeah.
So that is a good thing. So maybe you guys could take that into your negotiations, but make sure you guys just ask. You may get it.
Yeah.
Okay. A couple things in ManageMyShortSale.com newsletter. Fannie Mae, investors, Fannie Mae forbearance. I'm going to read this to you guys. Fannie Mae is now offering a payment reduction forbearance plan for borrowers ineligible for the HAMP program that includes non-owner occupied properties. That's pretty cool. Investment properties. Okay, make sure you guys know that. That's huge. IndyMac. For all IndyMac short sale packages, be certain to have the buyer complete a purchaser eligibility certificate. PEC. Chris, where do you get that?
Comes with the short sale package. And just so you guys know, too, another fact about IndyMac is they're actually now One West Bank, in case some of you may not have come across that as of yet.
Okay, that's a great tip. Also, the tax credit. It got extended. The $8,000 tax credit got extended, which is pretty cool, till April. A good takeaway, well, there's a couple things in this new tax credit. They also added in a $6,500 tax credit for buyers that have owned their current homes for 5 years. So that's pretty cool. Now they opened up to a different buyer's pool. That's really cool. Here's the thing. The tax credit, I'm going to read this for something I just pulled off the internet. The tax credit is available to home buyers who sign sales agreements by the end of April. Okay, that's huge. By the end of April. They would have until the end of June to close on their new homes. Okay, so they have until the end of June, but they have to sign their contracts by the end of April. Huge takeaway there. But anyway, that's some good stuff there, Chris. Good stuff.
Good tips.
Also, our Finer Solutions CRM, it is getting integrated with our ManageMyShortSale.com site, which is our online short sale management and loan modification tool. We're also working on Manage My Short Sale. We're going to be adding a weekly webinar, I think starting the 18th of November, on loan modification training, which is going to be second to none. Awesome. So anyway, guys, gals, Chris the Drummer Bowles, Bob LaChance from this week's Preforeclosure Tip of the Week. And again, go to shortsaledailynews.com for more articles and videos. See you guys next week.
This is my answer to every